What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today I will be playing Labula with his new skin. Don't know how you say his name, everyone says it different. But we do have a game full of players, which is super unfortunate for me, because they have a healer, they know how not to be stupid, and then there's my team. Don't worry, they're new, it's not their fault. But I don't think my Jabali ever used a shield once. But he did run in their base a lot, so that was fun. It's all good, though. So what we're going to be doing is running in and killing everybody for him. I mean, it is what it is. So I love Labula? Labula? I don't even know. But either way, I do love him because he can jump up and down with the really glitched hitbox, and it's just really cool the way they did the skin. The only thing I'm not sure about is, do the other people hear the motor too? Not sure, but Labula does do a whole lot of damage. I finally did die, unfortunate. But my teammate, at least he kind of waited and knew to wait. Like, hey, they're all spawning with spawn shield. But, so I don't think he's necessarily a bad player. It's just, he doesn't know how Jabali works, so that's great. But anyways, we are going to go in their base, and luckily I do have my lob ult up. The thing is, they hit their iris ult, so I'm getting out of there. I can't do nothing to them. There's no point in popping my ult. I'm just trying to get the heal in the middle, and as soon as I saw him grab it, I was like, no way. That's so unfortunate. Luckily, it didn't actually matter that much. So right here, I'm actually using my ult so my teammate doesn't die. Because, again, we are a race against the clock. You have to go 15-1 with the very serious caretaking abilities for your teammates. So we are going to go ahead and just do our best to keep our teammates alive. That's why I'm taking this fight. Don't take long-range fights versus Hunter, Christina, Iris. I don't suggest that. Obviously, didn't work out great for me, but we did go ahead and get a heal. You got to get out of there in just enough time to be able to live. That's really what's important. We're going to make sure that we go ahead and get the heal in the middle, and then we are going to try to do our best to take on this Hunter. The one thing about peeking is you can't do it with lob, and then your biggest advantage is your jumping with the hitbox. I don't know, I really like this guy a lot, especially the skin. Whenever you shoot, it does have a little bit of a distracting thing coming out of your cannon, but it actually kind of helps you see where your bullets are landing with the little yellow ball that pops up wherever it lands. So that was kind of neat. Right here, my teammate actually does do a really good job to help me do a little bit of damage there. We are able to take him out and then turn on the Hunter. Right here, we are just showing you, even against Hunter, jumping on Labula does not work out at all for them. So that was nice. So what we're going to do here is just try to do our best to save our teammate up top and keep him distracted on me, because that's where I want their attention. Sadly, somebody found out he was up there. They did waste their ult on him though, so that was a win, I guess. But we are going to still be doing a long-range fight because my teammate decided to go up there by himself. Not great, but I was able to isolate the Hunter because of this. I'm going to go ahead and use my ult because why not? I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I'll go ahead, take the kill with that, and then my teammate runs in by himself again. It's so hard to do this on lob when they have a healer, man. Like, it's not cool. Please don't do that to me again. Either way, we did get the lead. Why are we not winning? It doesn't matter. We got the 8 streak, and we did take out the Christina, and I'm kind of hoping they just keep coming one by one. I know that both my teammates are behind me and are going to run up, so I'm just waiting for them. That's why I wasn't shooting before. But as soon as they come in, I'm going to try to just use them as shields, but then I realize there's a Hunter behind us, so I got to go take him out because my teammates aren't going to know how to do that, which is fine. Again, they're newer players. I don't fault them for that at all. But either way, we do get the kill, and I'm up by 2. I'm getting back, man. I had to play defense for my teammates, and then I realized that the Christina overextended, so I went out to go kill him. And then when I saw the other 2 overextended as well, I'm going to hit my ult on both of them. Luckily, my Victor was able to rush in there and get the kills. But then I got really, really angry, right? So I go 15-1 with 5 assists, which means I was part of every single kill, right? I do an ungodly amount of damage. So where's my gold medal, right? No, because headshots count for Labula. Why? Why do headshots? Everything's gold except for assist, which there's only 5 assists possible. I even took a screenshot and sent it to the devs. I was like, Do Lobula's, like, headshots count? You know he can't hit headshots, right? Oh, well. So I do go check to see if there are any speakers up in the top right, and there are. That means I have some teammates. And why am I showing you proof that I actually have teammates? Well, you might not believe me because this game's rough. Either way, we are going to go straight in and try to flank on the right side and kind of come in and try to help out. It turns out the Hunter is their good guy, I'm our team's good guy, and then we got two guys that are on our team. So what we're going to end up doing is trying to follow our guy in there. Our Jabali does end up dying, but he did get like triple teamed super hard, so it's not his fault. Right here, I'm very low, so I try to push through, and I do end up dying there. Very unfortunate because my teammate does die as well. And remember how it was like, man, my Jabali just runs in and shields a bunch? Like, that kind of sucks. It could be worse. But right here, we are going to go in, and we are going to use our ult on everybody. Remember, your ult hits multiple people, and it can do so much damage. The problem is that we got everyone low, and then I got wrecked. And then remember when I was talking about the Jabali shielding? Well, this one does shield. Again, new to the game. It's completely fine. I'm not mad at this person, but I might be a little bit mad at T3. Why? Why do this to me? It's okay. The other team had a very similar thing. Basically, the Hunter had like 8,000 trophies and everyone else was under 1,000. A lot of these matches were basically this way. So, it is what it is. Either way, we're doing so much damage that it doesn't even matter. And that's why I think Labula might be one of the best, options, especially if you're not able to just play insane on Osis, or if your game sense isn't good enough to use what I like to use, which is going to be Hunter, because Hunter's really good at showing your teammates where people are, but in some cases you're not going to be able to do that, and if you aren't, that's completely fine. This has the easiest hits of anything and has splash damage, and then you can heal your own armor, so you can get in a lot more trouble with this than pretty much anything else. And then your ult, a second ult in particular, is just so strong that you can save yourself and your entire team. I mean, Labula is just absolutely insane. And it is kind of hard because you do have to get up close, but if you are unable to actually go in there and do work with something like a Hunter or an Osis, which most people can't, which I understand, this might be the option for you. It's just so much damage that you can put in, and you can always stay alive. That's the biggest problem with this matchmaking, is the fact that if you die, your teammates are going to die also. If you are one of the few that have actual good experiences in 3.0, I hear ya. I'm just saying most people don't, and I'm one of those people. Either way, luckily their Hunter kind of just stopped playing for a second, and that allowed me to get the win pretty quickly at the end, so that was good. And, we just did work, did our thing on Labula, and we got an 80% because this game hates Lob players, I guess. Just don't expect any gold medals. Either way, it is a really good option to use, and I really enjoyed playing it. But the biggest thing that you gotta realize is you need to be jumping. That's really all you have to know. Because you will not be able to be hit. Your hitbox is super glitched, but if you stop jumping, they can hit you super easy. So the reason for this is because the bottom of him is basically glitched to where you can't be hit. So if you're in the air, especially up close, they have a high percentage chance that they are going to end up hitting your feet, which don't really exist as far as the game's concerned, and so it just doesn't count. And they can still kill you. Your body's pretty big. That's the biggest problem that most people have with Lob, is they don't understand that you're supposed to go for the body when they jump like that. It's just a lot easier for the average player. If you're a pro player, go for the head, I guess, but, even them have trouble. So, if they're jumping, just go for the body. It'll hit a headshot sometimes. You'll be fine. But you can use that jumping because most people, I would say 99%, don't understand that Lob's glitched when you jump. So, you'll be fine. Look at this guy. What's he do? What's he gonna do? There's nothing he can do. I took no damage. I did more healing than he did damage. Right here, this guy ults me. His ult's even having trouble with it. It's crazy. And that's why it's fun. And that's why it's good. And that's why having a really cool skin on something that is super broken like this, that, by the way, has been broken for many months, so don't think that that's going away. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. And the thing is, I think that they're going to keep it that way, because that's what makes it good. Also, the fact this guy named himself Invalid User and then he just stopped playing. Can we all laugh at that? And these are real people, by the way. I checked to make sure they weren't bots. What are the odds of that, right? Well, also bots won't stop playing, so you can kind of guess it from that. But what are the chances that a guy names himself that and then stops playing in the middle? Either way, we are going to go ahead and just try to take out the Aletta, and his teammates are going to end up noticing that we're trying to kill him and go to help, and then he slows us down with feathers, which is super dangerous for us. Luckily, my hunter came in clutch, saved me, and then I killed the Scotty. I was still looking for the wall. I'm just not used to having help from these people. I swear to God, my teammates were actually decent this game, even Invalid User. When he was there, he did a great job. So, shout out to my team, right? But either way, we are going to push in and just try to do what damage we can. But then when I saw my teammates were there, they were doing a good enough job picking them apart. So I went to go just help from the side. And then they ended up killing the Walling that I was going to help kill. And then the Scotty spawns jumping up and down. We didn't jump at the beginning and he hit a headshot, so we got pretty low. We're going to go for a heal. My teammates seemed to be okay by themselves, so I don't have to worry. And then they both died to the sniper, which, fair enough, I died to him too. He's pretty good. So, it is what it is. He ends up getting both of them, so I'm going to try to just kind of go back and help just do what I can to keep them from getting trapped in the spawn. I don't want to let the other team kind of set up at all. And right here, the Aletta gets away. I'm not worried about him. I'm just going to go kill the Scotty, and because of the jump glitch, don't really take any damage. And then my teammates do end up getting killed by the ultimate of the Walling. I get hit by that, and I just figured maybe I can jump out of this. I do end up dying, but again, Invalid User comes back, gets the kill, and ends the game. So, that one was a lot easier because my teammates helped, but all of these games were way too close. I mean, I only played 4 games. I didn't have bots in any of them, which was kind of cool, but what's the difference between a game with bots and going 15 and never dying every game? I don't know. It's just kind of annoying and not the most fun. But you know what is fun? Working with Jordy to create amazing thumbnails. Since I don't have an artistic bone in my body but need to be able to make thumbnails, I go to Jordy. I tell him the idea, send him some screenshots, and he sends me back something insane every single time. He also has great prices, so go to the description, hit him up on Discord if you want him to make your thumbnails too. Have a great day, guys.